Hey everybody, Evan from devasend.com, and in this video we're going to go over functions. Remember, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, or you can join the Devasend Discord server and I'm sure someone will be able to help you out there. In any case, let's get started. So a function in JavaScript is basically a collection of statements that is used to perform a task. So declaring a function is actually very similar to the way we declare a variable. If you remember, we declare variables such as let number equals 5. Declaring functions are very similar. Instead of the keyword let, we're actually going to use the keyword function. And now, just like in a variable where we say the name of the variable, we're now going to name our function. In this function, I'm going to call say hello. Now I'm going to put two parentheses here, and then I'm going to put two curly brackets. And now we have just created our first function. However, this function doesn't actually do anything yet. So we called the function say hello, so let's have it say hello in the console. Now if you look at our console, we'll see that there is nothing being printed out, even though we are console logging hello. Well, this is because we actually haven't called this function yet. So functions will only be ran if they are being called. So let's go ahead and call this function, and all we have to do is say the name of the function. In this case, it's say hello, put two empty parentheses here, and a semicolon to indicate the end of our statement. And now if I save this, we will notice that it says hello in the console. Now this is great. However, we can actually take functions a step further and we can actually pass things over to a function. Let's say we wanted say hello to say hello and then the name that we pass to the function. All right, so first I'm going to add a variable inside the parentheses of our say hello function. And now this variable here is what we call a parameter. And you can think of a parameter as a variable that is only available within this function. So we cannot use this parameter here anywhere else in our code except for within this function here. Now in this case, name is acting as an input. So of course, now if we go to our function call, I'm going to pass in my name. And now, as you'll notice, this still works. However, we're not actually utilizing our name variable here. So let's go ahead and modify our text here. I'm going to say hello space, and I'm going to concatenate our name variable to the end of this string. And basically what this is saying is take this string and add it to this string. So we're basically building a sentence here. Now, if I go ahead and hit save, we'll notice in the console, it says hello, Evan. So again, what we did here is I passed a string variable to our say hello function, and it knows to expect the string variable because I have it set here in the parameter. And so now when we console log, we utilize this parameter or variable in our function, and it prints it out to the console. Now I'm actually going to get rid of this because we don't need it anymore. Just like we said, say hello, Evan, we can also do say hello, and we can put a name like John in here, and we'll see now it says hello, Evan, and then hello, John. Okay, so now let's add another parameter to our function. I'm going to call this parameter company name. And in our console log, I'm actually going to modify it to say hello name from, and then our company name here. Now let's go ahead and save and run this and see what we get in our console. You're going to see hello Evan from undefined. Now it says undefined here because remember in JavaScript, all variables are undefined by default. And in this case, company name is undefined because we're actually not passing it into our function. You see here when we're calling say hello, we're actually only passing in our name parameter, but we're not passing in the company name parameter. So if we were to pass in the company name parameter, in this case, I'll just say devasend. Now when we save it, we'll see that it now says hello Evan from devasend. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. In the next video, we're going to go over types of functions. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, or you can go to the Devasend Discord server, and I'm sure someone will be able to help you out there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.